This might be the biggest mistake of my entire life because at the current moment of this recording, we are currently 10 days into the season, and I do not know how this is possible, but I'm still in the top 50, baby. We're over 32K. We're off to a very hot start, and we are going to be risking it all on a map that I have never played before. So this could be a big mistake, but we're on Seagrog's Fortress. I'm pretty sure I've never played on this map. And I'm doing progressive capitals with no fog. So the first time I ever do anything, we normally do this. How does this work? What is connected to what? This must be connected to here. So I can go in here and fight for this +3 right off the bat. Or +4. There's a fortress tower. So I guess we're in some sort of fortress. That's cool. All the bonuses around the side are huge. There's this +11 outer market. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. So the bonuses on this map are wild. Red is going in the top. They're going to be playing for this old shore, perhaps. Or maybe red is going to be coming in this way and try to get this rusty barracks. But they don't have a lot of troops over there. Apart from this 3, I don't feel like I have much. I mean, I could go on this 3 and kind of mess with white, but I don't think so. Yellow goes on the outer side. It looks like we're going to be playing in the middle. We're going to try to get a bonus, and then we're going to go crazy from there. So let's try that. There is a blizzard that's preventing me from going this way, but I figure if I can get a +4 on turn number 1, I should be able to fight for everything else. And I don't know how. I'm kind of trapped in. These blizzards really are keeping me trapped in, but okay, trap me in, give me +4 a turn, and let's just see what we're capable of doing. I don't think anybody can really mess with me. Maybe yellow goes for a turn 1 roll on a 6? I don't know. Hopefully yellow is trying to go for something impossible. They're going to like go for the +11 or the +10. I got no idea what they think they're going to go for. But as far as I can tell, there's only one bonus you can go for on turn 1. And if you know anything about me, it's you go for a turn 1 bonus or bust. So that is what we are setting up for. Black goes in the other pocket. So everybody is going kind of in the big ones. We'll see if that works out for them today. So maybe this is meant to be a longer, slower pace game. But Johnny the Snowballer has logged on. I'm going to try to take a bonus and then destroy everybody as greedy as I can. So red is getting these troops out. I guess that makes some sort of sense. And he's going to, I guess, eventually go for the old shore. Okay, makes enough sense to me. A slow start for General Tanakmis. We'll see if it works out for him today. Daniel Takai has the white troops. Let's see how aggressive they are about getting their bonus. I think white in a couple turns will be able to get this one. So that will be quite interesting. They're going for a +9 port town. And we'll see how aggressive they are. You can put this 3 on your capital. I think you're safe. And then white in 1 or 2 turns actually will be able to get this bonus quite convincingly. So I feel like that's a really good start for white. And they're not going to cap their defending against a future break. Okay, well, I don't know. Black gets a lot of troops. We will see. Raffi the Lance is going to clean the pocket, I suppose. And they're going to do it with a 4-on-2. Oh, they're coming off of their cap. They are a 4-on-2 gamer. Okay, big mistake. Looks like yellow is going to be losing a lot of troops. Red is laughing. Maybe they are going to be coming in. And then they roll out for me. Oh my gosh, they're just feeding me the bonus. Well, you didn't have to be that nice. Wow. 2-on-1 gameplay. Okay, perfect. Very perfect. So red is saying blue is going to win. So we hate red. All my homies hate red now because he's given away the game to the others. But I'm going to be going here. Is white going to mess with me? I can't really imagine, right? White has a 4 aimed at me. White is on 15. I almost should hit that 2 right now. Almost. But I'm gonna risk this. I mean, 8's cap seems strong. If white's gonna break me, okay. It's very likely that they will. Maybe I should have knocked out the 2. I'm not sure. But green is General Bale, and it looks like they're gonna be going for the rusty barracks. This is a +8. They can I mean, with incredible dice here, maybe they can get it on 1 turn. So it looks like they are going to try 4-on-2, and then if you win, you can go right in. This could work out for green. But it looks like they're not going for it on turn number 1. So we'll see how black plays. Black is up here. Black is in the docks, which is a +6. I wonder if these Inns of Heaven 1, I wonder if these guys will be sort of rewarded for being slightly patient and going for these big bonuses, or if I can get a +4, and then I can actually start doing something, and it might actually work. Okay, so black isn't able to get his bonus. Everybody has a lot of territory. It's kind of a surprisingly big map. Oh, yellow didn't even defend the cap. I see. So yellow didn't even defend their capital. So red was doing the hee, and then they stole it. So I guess that's not great for me, because I would love to actually get that bonus. It's not going to be that easy, is it? Now, if he gets out of my way, I can bring my 3 in and go for my next bonus, which, I don't know, might be the inner market or something. But he's not letting me get this inner market so easily. How am I supposed to get another obscene, just crazy wild bonus that we really shouldn't be? Who really knows? So white is getting 6. And white is going to probably... No, they're not going for the bonus right now. Interesting. Okay. So white is prioritizing removing me, which is fine. I do have a bonus, so I understand. I guess my play is going to be to take a wild amount of territory here in the middle. But I'm the only one that has a bonus so far, so life is good. It's not going to surprise me if Rafi does quit the game. But this actually could work out for me. I would love to get this pocket. So because white doesn't have this yet, maybe I can go get that capital. Okay, red is quitting, but not really. He's just all talk. I want to get this so that I can actually hold this entire, like, middle area at some point. So, what are the odds that I can sweep red out of here? Like, it's got to be high. This 2 doesn't connect to anything, I wouldn't guess. So I think I would have to go 9, 8, 7, 7 on 3. It could happen. Or we could just grab, like, an insane amount of territory. All right, I'm just going to go to territory land. So I'm just going to be taking as much territory as possible, smashing everybody in the way. So I'm not actually getting a bonus with this turn. I'm just grabbing as much territory as humanly possible. And hopefully that's a good idea. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where to even put these troops either. I'm just going to put them on cap only because I don't know what to do with them. All right, sure. I don't think we can so easily get any of these bonuses, but we got ourselves up to 16 territories. So we'll see how that goes. Green is sheltered from me. Actually, that's not true. I can sneak in and break green if I want to. But this is a turn where everybody is going to get a very big position. Everybody's going to get these big bonuses. And we'll see who wants to be friendly. I just don't think that it was reliable that I could come in and get this red cap. We might, because red stole a cap, we might actually go bully red. Because red got massively slowed down. Red is going to end up being the fish as far as I'm concerned. So even though they got this cap, it might actually backfire on red. It's a bit of a burden, to be honest, because now you got to defend both of these, and you're so far away from getting a bonus. I think if I were red, I might not have even gone for it, because now you're just going to be so much slower to get a bonus. And I mean, if you let green have a +8, who knows what they're going to do to you. 8 is insane. So red is going to try to fight green. Okay. So red is supporting a capital, and they're fighting another player. Apologies for the coughing. I'm just, these days, I'm so in the zone every single time that I play. I'm like, I can't wait for just a colossal breakdown of everything that's happening. I need to just have one massive loss, man, because the stress of being top 50, it's really getting to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, white is going to be obliterated by black if I do nothing. He's not even defending. Okay, interesting. Okay, so white also is not a cap defender. Maybe these are good settings for winning all of your games, because apparently nobody is. Nobody knows how to play caps, and we like it that way. I think black is going to obliterate them. I think we set up to go for red eventually. If these two fight, I think I just win the game, if we're being honest with ourselves. So I think we're just going to take a card and pass. I mean, we got one small bonus, and we pass. Okay. So for now, that's really all that I'm going to be doing. We have a buried capital that isn't doing much. But the idea is, I think black is going to go into white now, and then I'm going to fight probably for this war. These two are already fighting. Green and red are already fighting. All we need is black and white to fight, and then I probably just win the game. That's why I'm not getting involved in picking a fight. If I start fighting black, it's going to be good for white. If I start fighting white, it's going to be good for black. And I'm pretty sure black is going to go into white because there's a free capital. And all of these people are kind of falling for the capital trap. So I'm hoping that's black. So black will come destroy white is my hope. And then I need to go into black. And then we can kind of keep them both down. That's the way that I see this going. So let's see if he goes in. No, he's going to be friendly with white. Okay, I did not anticipate this. I thought he was going to go because there's a free capital. And then there's going to be war here, and then we're just going to win the middle and win. But he's actually going to try to be friendly with white, which is a surprise to me. Okay, so the first thing that I didn't anticipate. So white with all these troops, I don't know if he's going to fight me. I just hit his 4 or something. Maybe he hates my guts. I really got no idea. So it is possible. So I guess black is going to be playing for a longer, more passive game. I had no idea that that was even possible. Yellow is going to be dead pretty soon. There's kind of no reason to go for him. Red could literally go for yellow now, but red is just busy making sure that green loses. So red is kind of the spoiler. He stole yellow's cap so that yellow would lose. Now he's breaking green, so green would lose. And white now gets 15, which is incredible. So let's see where white's head is at. White is not a cap defender, but now they get 15. I repeat, 15. And is that going to go into black? Are they going to punish black for being a good neighbor? We can't have good neighbors, right? I'd say you should go for it. That'd be what I would say. Okay, we'll see. Maybe white is going to be friendly. White is doing a lot of very strange interior guarding. Okay. I expect all of these 1s are going to become 2s. White has so many troops. They're just putting them off cap in a couple random spots. I like it. I like the style. It's it's not what I would have considered, but I like it. I think it's pretty groovy. We'll see where white's head is at. I think white is just getting a card here. So these guys are going to do this slowly. They're a 3-on-2 gamer, which is like 20%. Red is saying that they are bored. Red's here for a little bit feistier of a game. So very interesting play here by white. Okay. Yellow ever gets a turn in, you know they're slamming into this guy. So we're kind of looking forward to that. And I guess I'm just going to keep grabbing random territory and being pretty chill. So this is not for you, green. Don't worry. Don't worry. Green is getting a little alarmed, but don't worry. I'm going to try to get a bunch of territory. I think it's important. I'm not really sure. Just like to attack a lot. You know, I just like to attack a lot. Let's just do something like that. 18 cap is probably fine. And let's start aiming a stack over here at red. Maybe that'll get red's attention. Who really knows? But feels like we are probably in a good spot, maybe. Not really sure. But red and green are going to kind of annihilate themselves. Yellow is going to do something funny if they get a trade. And yellow is just going to die. Now, it's only, you know, the first set of trades. It's not really worth going for yellow, although I could consider going for it if I want to jump up in the trade order. All right, green is going to continue to defend off cap, which means red is probably just going to keep hitting it and making them both die. If these two ever actually fight, we're going to be very happy. Yellow didn't give black a very good card. Black doesn't have great card options, so they might just be smashing a yellow 4. Yellow will get mad, turn in, break black. A lot of interesting things could still happen here. Okay. So black is black is determined to get a card here. Yellow's down to 4 total troops. Not great for them. I'm expecting red to break green. I'm expecting this side to be fully available. I think red and green fighting each other. It's probably at this point wrong for red. He's going for the yellow kill now. All right. It's an interesting time to go for it. If I can get this cap now, I think that I will. Because he's going to overextend, and he's only going to get a 4 trade for this. After he breaks green, of course. So he is going to kill yellow for the 4 trade. Okay. Now, if I can somehow get to this capital, I definitely will. So I would love to get this cap so that in some future I can actually have the entire middle, which is insane. So I'm obviously going for it. We'll see how much he defends this. it should be very possible for me to get in there. And maybe others will be tempted, but it seems like black and white are not playing for stealing caps. Feels like black and white are kind of intermediate maybe, and they're just kind of chilling out, waiting for other people to make a move. But I could be wrong. Maybe they get it. Maybe they're seasoned veterans of these settings, and they're saying to themselves, you know, we gotta, maybe this 13 is about to do something crazy to me. Who knows? I feel like white at some point, if white is friendly with black, I feel like they're going to come mess with me. They must, it's not true random, right? They're leaving landmines. They must only play true random or something. Aha, so white is going to come fight with me as my guess. I don't know what white is doing. They're forcing me to hit a big stack of them or something. I'm very tempted to just smash white because this is crazy. Okay, a very anti-blue turn. They haven't broken my bonus yet. Can we afford to let them survive another turn? I don't really understand why, but I guess I have to get cards here. Okay. 20 cap me. Stacking far away from white so that they don't see me as like a threat or whatever. Okay. Let's just do that for now. Maybe white wants to trade here. I don't really know. But there we go. We've gone to 5 cards. And let's take it from here. It feels like I don't know. I'm very tempted to go into somebody, but if I go break white, then it's just good for black, and if I break black, it's just good for white. I feel like white is going to come mess with me at some point. Just a weird feeling that I have. 11 on 10 capital gameplay. All right, so also going for red at some point might be part of the plan. I believe green is going to sue out of the game now. I suspect green doesn't like me. On what grounds? I don't really know. I could have probably stolen green's cap at any point. I don't think these are connected, but I'm not sure. There is like a little hole in the wall, right? I think I did hit this before. This is connected. So he didn't open up my capital. All right. So for some reason, green doesn't like me. I understand why you don't like red, but why don't you like me? You're basically giving this position to to red, unless black somehow gets in there, which seems hard. But I guess black could go through red to get in there. I don't know. All right, well, I think this is gonna blow up, and I don't think my position is very good, because I think white is gonna actually start messing with me, and I think somebody else is gonna go get this green cap. Turns out green didn't like me. I don't know what I did. I probably hit some of his troops or something. He didn't like me. Okay, red is very bored. Now if black fights white, we're really grooving with it, but black is gonna continue not doing anything. Tongue sticky outy, who knows what it means. Okay, let's go. The black's gonna keep taking cards and relaxing here. Okay. Very predictable style. They should be easy to beat in some endgame the way that they're doing this. Red does have a turn in. Suppose they're going to be going for green here. Don't believe that they're going to be able to eliminate green. So red just got the 8. That means white gets the 10, and then I get the 12. I have a bad feeling white's about to do something evil to me. Who knows what red is doing with that 4? Looks like red is probably not fully going into green. Red needs to just try to survive. I agree with just surviving. They're kind of feeding green. I might have enough to kill green. I would love to get this position. I know if I ever take here, though, apparently red is going to mess with me, but that's fine. We'll go for red later. Now, white here gets to do something impressive. They start with 16, and then they get the 12 trade. So are they going to try to go for green? Are they going to go into black? This is just for defense, but if I'm black, I don't like that white keeps raising. But to be fair, black keeps raising as well. So I'm not a huge fan of this. Is white going to steal this cap? White is going to barely steal the capital, is my guess. It looks like they're not messing with me, but I could be wrong. White is going to mess with me. White is going to try to break my bonus and hopefully fail. White is not messing with me yet, and they're not stealing the green cap. Fascinating. There's a lot of weird splits in here. So I don't know that I actually have the green kill. So maybe I won't go for the green kill, but I will take this capital because, you know, why not? I don't want to feed it to red either. I mean, that guy did hit me a lot. I think everybody with eyes can see that he did hit me a lot. Okay. And I'm going to put this stack in here so that we can go for green. So red is kind of waving the flag. Green is going to go to 3. Green is the one that's going to be eliminated next. I think white is going to mess with me. So at some point, I'm going to let white mess with me, and then I'm going to take action. White's not really defending as much as he thinks he is with all these random splits and whatever. We can always just break white now. So if white ever breaks me, we'll just break white. So white actually shouldn't mess with me, but, you know, chances are they will. And we're up to 69 troops, so I expect that we have an easy win. Green is going to be botting out. Green is going to be eliminated soon, probably on the next turn. We will see how that works. And I think we're actually in a really good spot. Red is still weak because he never went for a bonus. Red has been fighting yellow, fighting green. So far, everybody that red has fought, though, has died. So you got to give red a little bit of credit. Like, he stole yellow's cap and made yellow die. Then he was just breaking green. And he made green die, so I should be careful because, you know, I don't want this guy to ruin my game. He's a beast, man. He's a beast. Let's see what black comes up with today. Black on 5 cards. All we need is for black to go slam white, and then probably we win the game. But I expect that he's just going to do more random stacking everywhere and kind of not doing much. So I feel like we are destined to win this game based on the way that it is going. I think black is going to continue to be very passive and not really a super late-term threat. And then white is going to act up here at some point and play a little bit more aggressively, would be my guess. Yeah, black's not ready to make a move. Black is just keeping a very big capital. So it feels like we're going to murder everybody and black's going to be the final boss situation. Green goes to 4, or red, sorry, goes to 4. Okay. So we might be eliminating green here. Okay. Let's see what white does. It's likely that white breaks me. I don't know why I know that he's going to do it. But white's going to break me, and then we're going to have to break him. And then white's going to be mad at me for a war they started. I know how these things go. I can tell he's just every turn slowly. He's building up his strength, his courage. 22 on the 18. Sure, buddy. Okay. Okay, he doesn't do that at all. Okay, he's not going to remove green from here. I think we do go for the green elimination here. Seems like a reasonable enough thing. A little bit of splitting in here, but we should be able to get there. I think we do it off of the 10. So let's just make sure that we can get all of this. Red is resigning. We get it, bro. We get it. Okay. Guess I'll do it this way. Red seems like he's quitting to me. I guess red recognizes that we're just crushing this game here. We're not going to be a 5-on-4 gamer. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this. Okay. This is my active stack. I wonder if white is going to get, you know, a little bit crazy about what's happening here. Nice move. Okay, I don't need the commentary. You think I don't know my moves are nice? Nobody gets to 32,000 without a couple of nice moves here and there, okay? You fed me the elimination. Thanks a lot. I think red doesn't like me. I wonder if black gets away with this strategy of just kind of chilling and not doing much. Because he really might. Because red might hate me because, I don't know, red probably wanted this position or something. I don't know. White is going to fight to me at some point. I just have a horrible feeling things are going to go wrong. And then, I don't know, somehow this season, everything has just gone right. I'm just like, oh, this is going to go very badly. And then everything is fine. So we will see. And I think it's just like I've never played this map, so I don't exactly know what to expect. What I do expect is that white will mess with me or something, and then we will mess with him. Funny is that I can probably just card block red. So a stack here, and then a stack here is a card block on red. The problem is that these guys want to do stuff. I think that we can just card block red if these guys aren't really messing around. But white with the trade might mess around. White with the trade might be trying to fight me. We have a card block on red if nobody messes with us. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the way. 60. Okay, white has aimed 60 troops at me. Guess we should be alarmed. And they're gonna break me. Alright, so somehow I knew that it was gonna be white. So white has decided to fight me, which black thinks is funny. Black is like, aha, why aren't you guys doing nothing? Red thinks it's funny too. You guys are so toxic, man. That's crazy. Can I do everything? Can I card block red and then also mess with these guys? I guess not. This connects back to the cap. Alright, well, I guess we'll do it however white wants. I think we knew white was going to fight us. I don't know why. I guess maybe we should have hit him first. I don't know. Okay. Not going to do anything more than that for now. If white wants to fight, we can do it. I somehow knew that that was going to happen. So if white wasn't fighting me, I could have just card blocked red. Red is a 3-point card block, and he's a little bit toxic, so I would have loved to have done it. But I guess we're going to try to kill white, who only has 10 troops on his cap. If I somehow beat white to a trade, we'll be able to kill him. Black is laughing at me, but they're doing literally nothing. I'm laughing at your gameplay too, buddy. I'm laughing at you for a much different reason, okay? I'm trying to slowly improve my position every turn. You're just trying to wait for everybody else to fight and then hope that you have more troops. And then I don't understand why red doesn't like me, but he's just kind of like a blabbermouth kind of guy. Red is lucky. If white hadn't fought me, even though we kind of knew white was going to, I was going to set one block here, one block here, one block here. Red was going to be card blocked, and red would go next. But I guess we'll try to fight white. We'll see if we can make white go next. So next time white gets a trade, it's going to be really big. So maybe white is going to be the one that that does knock me down this season. Is white the one that's going to take me out, knock me down, force me into a bad spot here? Are you the one that's going to take me under 32K this year, white? You? Mr. 10 cap over here, are you the one? Okay, we'll see what white does. Is white moving faster now? Okay. Yeah, white is... Okay, white's definitely not the kind of player that's going to stop. I'm not even genning the most, right? Okay, white doesn't mess with me. They bring a lot off their capital. Well... well. All right. Suppose we're cool then, huh? All right. Well, I suppose we're cool then, aren't we? I don't know why, but we're going to be cool with white. We oughtn't to be, but we're going to be. So let's do this again. Maybe white is super cool and definitely isn't going to do that again. Because we could have broke white again. But white is actually defending their cap now, so they're somewhat decent, right? Like expert or something. They're semi, like, they're memeing. They're putting all these troops in random spots. Everybody makes mistakes, right, white? General Daniel Takai? Everybody makes mistakes in life. Right? Surely you're not going to do it again. Red, if you're bored, go fight black, bro. I don't know what is up with red. Red's so bored with black's play. Well, go do something, man. Red's like already ruined 2 people's games. Why is black not fighting anybody? If black wants to fight somebody, you want to hear the joke, Red? It should be you. If blue and white are fighting, the way for black to win is to defeat red. Do you like that joke? If anything, black should set up a card block on red. And they could have with their turn in, you know? Black can block here, black can block here, and black could have gotten all the way in here and set a block on red. Black is sad. That is pretty sad. Black is sad. So they set up 2 of the blocks, if you count this 3 as a block. So they tried to block red, but red is still allowed cards because of white. I do expect that when white turns in, they're going to slam into my cap, possibly making us both die. So we're going to brace for that reality. Wonder if somehow I get card blocked, because this is, like, not a great cap. But it appears white is chill. Okay. Perfect. Now, you know I need to get, like, a card in there, so please stop messing with me. All right, white. White is actually defending their cap, so we're not going to be able to just so easily destroy them. Maybe it was worth stealing this white cap just to make sure that they died. But I figured they were going to continue to not defend their capital. That's all right. Yeah, they are trying to block me a little bit. Well, I guess it's time to make friends here with red. Okay, so me and red are going to be buddy-buddies now. And that's white's fault. Let's see what black does. Black is here for a long time, so I'm sure he's just going to trade with red, right? He said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to semi-card block you. I'm here for a really long game. I understand. I'm just here to win. I'm here to get another victory under my belt this season, and I will do whatever it takes. I'm taking this season so seriously. We will see. Now, I do have a trade. I wonder if I can kill white. 45. I actually don't love my odds, but we will see. So we'll see where red wants to trade. Maybe with black, maybe with blue. He really is keeping this cap defended. Red is easily defeated by black. If I were black, I think I would try to defeat red, because it's likely that blue and white will keep fighting. So if you're black, winning this entire position over here would probably be a very powerful position. If you had the docks and the old shore. So if I were black, I would have, you know, I would have made sure to take care of it. But we know black's here for kind of a longer one. Okay, so white goes to 5. If I knew they were going to 5 and I knew I was getting a trade in, we could have tried. We only have a 45 trade. I mean, you know, it's like a little close. It's just really not there, right? It's just really not there. So we're going to let white get a trade. If they ever mess with us again, we're going full force. But for now, I guess we're trading with red. This feels like very intermediate to me, so I'm unhappy. I feel like this map actually is pretty cool. I feel like it would be really easy to progress the game. I almost should have just card blocked red as soon as white messed with me, but it was a tough situation. We had to fight white just in case. But yeah, we will see. I know red's gonna do something a little crazy at some point. Red wants to progress the game. He's just in a bad spot. When red gets a little stronger, he might try something. But red never played for a bonus. Who knows what he's doing? Okay, who knows where he's getting a card? He is getting cards with me, so I guess what he's going to do is he's going to let black get these cards? No, he is trading with black now. Okay. I mean, I can also still just trade up into here if I want to. Red is so easy to block, man. It's crazy. Now, what does white do with their trade? My guess is that they want to fight me. If they want to fight me, then we're going to all-out death war. Okay. Let's see what they want. My guess is that they want to fight me. I'm assuming they want to fight me just because I'm weaker, I guess? I don't know. Some people like to fight the weak. Is white going to break me? If so, I mean, game on. White is a little harder to card block only because they have 1,000,000 troops off of their cap, but it should still somehow be possible. Okay, let's see what they do. No, they're here to chill. So white kind of, by preventing me from fighting red, forced the game into a much slower paced game. So that's kind of regrettable. Okay. But I guess we're just kind of chilling. I think we can pretty safely go to 5 here. 100 capital. And I guess we're going to be here for a minute. All right. Well, I guess we're going to be here a minute. That's all right. Whatever it takes to win. If you have to play, you know, hour-long Seagrog games to rank up, so be it. I just don't see an amazing opportunity at the current moment. As far as I'm concerned, red is the easiest block. But we're not doing any of that. Black is just going to keep trading in here. So at some point when white takes a bunch of territory, we'll set up some sort of mini block in here and hope that people don't start giving white cards. So white will slowly take all of this stuff in here. I'll be able to block white a little bit. I think we slowly squeeze white professionally. We just don't really give them cards, and then once they take kind of this whole area, we'll need some block here so that they can't trade in this pocket. We'll figure it out as we get there. Maybe a very slow long-term block is what the doctor ordered. Or maybe red wants a bonus. I don't understand. Oh, okay. So I don't know what that's aimed for. Hopefully not my center cap. But red no longer wants to trade with either of us. Okay. So red doesn't want to trade with me or black. This could be an anti-blue move. It really could be. It could be him trying to block me, because now I got to get a trade somewhere else. He also might turn in and go for a 38 cap just because he can. Let's see if white is giving me friendly cards or no. So I guess we're not trading with red after all. Everything that I think we should do to make the game go a little bit faster just doesn't happen. It's a bummer. It's like these guys can intuit what I need to happen and then they stop it. If I get a trade before white, are there any chances? Because if I don't put anything here, answer is maybe. But okay, let's just go like this. So red doesn't want to trade with us. Let's see how this works out. So maybe he is going to try to card block black. Somebody, me or white, can leave a stack here. If red wants to block here, we can do it. White will block here, I'll block here, and red will block here, and we'll block black. I'm very down for that. And then it would be very fair. It would be 3 people trying to block black, who is evidently trying to play for the longest possible game. I think. The red tanks. Interesting. Okay, so red takes the bonus. Is black going to regret? Is black going to regret not trying to fight red at the moment that I think maybe they could have? Hopefully. So I'd be very happy to set a block here, forcing black to hit one of my opponents. Okay. But who knows what white is going to do. Okay. Looks like white is going to do the blocking. Weirdly, forcing black to hit your 6. Perfect. Well, okay. Okay. So, I don't think I'm the one that's going to be setting a block on black, personally. I'm okay with red having that bonus. And black's going to need to get cards here. Black turns in. Okay, black should be blocked right now. Black turning in early is almost certainly a mistake. And now they're an easy player to trap. And they should get punished for, you know, playing as slowly as they have. So it makes enough sense to me. So here goes red. Red's really keeping this. This is his most important capital, apparently. Not the bonus cap. This random one that's trapped in the endgame. That's the important one. This one is also buried. It's not great, but I think long-term this has maybe better use than some random endgame. Okay. Oh, he puts 51 in here. I wonder what for. I guess to not get card blocked? I'm not sure. It feels like we're blocking black, but it's kind of up to white. So white can very easily block here and here. And then black is on 2 cards, so they're just in a lot of trouble. So if I were white, I'd leave a huge stack here. And then black would probably get a card on the opponent. Instead, they're going to put 100 troops on my capital for some random reason. And probably we're not blocking black. Okay. So white just wants to trade in there with black is my guess. Don't know where these guys think I'm meant to get cards, but maybe they're not concerned. I'll just trade with red, I guess. So white wants to trade with black and not block him. Okay. All right. As a little joke, makes black hit a 3. So I could leave a stack here and block black. Let's actually, let's do something, you know? I'm going to turn in early just to block black. which maybe is wrong. Let's just introduce the idea into the game so that people see it. Okay. It is calculated, optimally calculated, 69 stack. Let's introduce the idea that we're actually going to progress this game. Oh, he still had a card. I'm kind of a fool. All right, so turns out I am a fool. How did I miss that? Everybody's saying blue is such a fool. Just genius calculated. Calculated. I knew he was going to fail that 3-on-1. Red is laughing at you, buddy. I'd slam red. Okay, he's going to go for me, obviously. All right. So I'm going to get punished because I'm trying to progress the game. In my opinion, I think black should have been trying to do something earlier. Okay, so we'll see how this works out. I guess we need to retreat. I'm not in great position with white white threatening me to fight a war against black. But now that the idea has been introduced, who knows what's possible. Okay. But now black will hate me, and white will get to survive longer by not doing much. This is usually how it goes. Because it doesn't make sense for me to block black. I think it makes sense for other people to do it. But, you know, we'll do what we can do. Okay. Black doesn't do anything too helpful. I suppose black will come out and try to block me now. I don't really want to go to a full war with black strategically. But I do want the game to progress. Maybe we can block black. I mean, I guess I'll try. Doesn't make any sense. But we'll see. Black didn't really want to do anything when I thought maybe he should have. All right, I'm going to try to progress this game at whatever cost. The 20%er? Okay. I'm going to try to progress this game. Hopefully white doesn't mess with me. We got a guy blocked. Let's do it. So black's going to bring more out. I'm not expecting that red or white are going to help. I'm expecting I'm expecting no help from anybody else. And black's going to continue to insist on getting a card. I respect it. I'm not sure how long I can maintain this. I'm probably getting myself into trouble. I don't want to play a super long game. I know the game that these guys want to play, and I don't want to play it. I want to get things done, and I want to get them done now. How much can I trust white? I wish white would relieve the pressure here so that I could do the exact same thing. Zero them down and bring more out. But white with 4 cards, there's a lot of pressure over here that white might at some point try to mess with me. Looks like white is going to be breaking the connection of my my stack here. And it looks like they're going to 5. Okay. Okey-doke. I guess I need to back off a bit. Because white is not... White is... I'm not comfortable coming off this with what white is doing. But it's the only way to progress the game. So, what are we really meant to do? Oh man, it's literally the only way though. So let's just take a risk. Surely white won't slam my cap, even though they definitely can. Surely white's not about to fight me while I'm trying to progress the game. Surely not. This might get a card. Nope. Tough. Oh, I don't have a trade. I might actually be in a lot of trouble. If white slams me now, I'm actually in a ton of trouble. But hopefully they respect my efforts. All right, he's given up fighting me. Try stacking on somebody else, bro. I'm too committed to the game. I got too much heart. I got too much heart for the game. This would be a great turn from red to take this and then create some big stack over here as if they're going to help me fight black. Would not expect it, though. They're an evil intermediate, so they might give black a card and then move away, and I'll just go, all right. Sorry, I tried to progress the game. Okay. They got a lot of troops down here. Now, does white punish me for progressing a game? Seems likely. Is white going to try to steal this cap because I'm attempting to progress a game? Answer seems to be yes. Is this highlighted? White's gonna punish me for progressing a game, right? I fear so. Okay. So I need to get another card. If White gets another trade, we're in a lot of trouble. Hopefully they don't mess with this, because I need another turn to defend. What is Black getting? And Red's not helping by breaking Black, so they are getting 11 per turn. All right. So we don't get messed with on this turn. Why is this guy not giving me cards? What is he doing, man? All right. Well, I guess I got to get a card over here. All right. That should hold against Black, I assume. Okay. So let's try that. Now, if White has a trade, I think they almost certainly are going to just steal this cap because they can. And then we're going to have to go incredibly passive. It might actually just die. I actually might die. If White steals this... no, I go next. So I think maybe we would live. Okay, so we are progressing the game. Black is intermediate, expert at best player, in my opinion. They've been just playing this very slowly, and I think they've had opportunities to progress the game by taking advantage of the war between me and White to fight Red or do something a little bit stronger in the opening. They didn't want to go to immediate war with White, which I kind of understand, because that would have been really good for Blue. But then not fighting White, I do not understand. But it looks like that's it. And then they're going to just quit. Okay, so I think this is probably what Black does a lot, and there's a lot of players that play like this. I think it's a very bad strategy. I think you need to be really engaged with the game, paying attention to what is going on, and trying to get out of problems. It looks like Black has quit, so Black will die. So if White doesn't somehow mess with me now, we're going to be in probably good shape long term. And we'll see if this was worth the risk, because everybody is insanely stronger than me, because I decided to fight Black from a weaker position than White and Red. I think objectively, like, everybody else is in a better shape, but I'm just here to progress the game. He looks at my 4. Don't know why. He wants me to trade in here. Don't really know. So is White gonna mess with me right now? I assume so. I assume White is. White is gonna have a trade on 3, and they're gonna steal this cap, and my game is gonna be almost over. That's my guess. They don't have a trade in 3, and we get to turn in. Great. And the way that both of these players play, I assume super long term, they're going to continue to play kind of in this boring style. So maybe we'll get to card block somebody else in the future, and we'll just kind of win for them not knowing how to do it. White does not turn in. Awesome. So we make it to a trade. White has so much looking at me. White is going to noob slam me. I don't think that we win this game, if we're being honest with ourselves. Because I think at some point, White does something just horrendous. That's my general guess, but I don't know. All right, I'm still going to get a card over here. Okay. Red has multiple places to trade with me. White's not going to get blocked because at some point there's going to be a kill on Black. I don't have a trade. So a Black bot shouldn't be able to get a card. So it'll probably come off the cap and stack somewhere. Maybe it stacks on the 89 because it's the biggest number. Or, more likely, it just stacks on me. Which is terrible. So I would love to get my 42 out of there. Otherwise, I'm just losing more troops. Don't have a trade to kill Black or anything. It looks like White will be getting this capital. Okay. So Red has been wanting to trade with me so far. Let's see if that continues. Yeah, Red wants to trade in this pocket. For some reason, this is the trade pocket. Sure. But Red is working with me because they know that I understand the amazing art of the card block. This is where White can go get this capital, and I would recommend that they do. They do turn in early. Let's see what they come up with. They're hitting my 42, maybe? Why? Breaking down my block? Okay. So White is just fighting me. That's so random. Okay. That's so random. And then they're not going to take the bot cap, huh? Okay. If I want to break White, it's pretty expensive, but I can do it. I mean, I can do it. I can break you. Okay. You're gonna stack on me. So white is not trying to kill black. Very interesting. And they're gonna try to card block me. Okay. Sure. Now they're gonna go interior into like a random square. Very strange play. Okay. All right. So red can kill black and then get this huge position and then be relatively strong. Because what are the trades? 105? I mean, red should just kill black to make sure he gets this position. So I don't understand white not going for the cap, but sure. Looks like we're fighting white. I don't know why. I just could tell white. I just knew. I knew this Daniel guy. I knew he was no good for me. I could just tell. We should have fought him earlier. I should trust my intuition because I somehow knew this guy was going to be the problem. But I guess we're working with red. We're going to slowly card block him. We're going to wait for an opportunity. And white will bully me for a while. White is quite a bit bigger than me. No trade on 4 part 2. Okay. I mean, we could die to him for sure. We definitely lose this. Let's see if red goes for the bots now. It would be a relatively easy elimination off the 93, I believe. Bot has nothing on the cap. Looks like he is setting up for it. Maybe it's mildly close. I guess the path is you go up. And you go here and you send 36 or 37 this way, and the rest needs to do this with one split. We'll see how he decides to do it. So these guys are both much bigger than me. So I guess I will die. And that will teach me. Now I know not to progress the game. He's not going for the kill on black. Interesting enough. He's going for the capital. Okay, so he doesn't want to make the elimination for the trade. I think it's worth it. You know, it's only 100. It's, you know, I think it's worth it, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Black is still going to die. The only question is, does black get a trade now? White might get a trade before me. But we'll see what white decides to come up with. I think it makes a lot of sense. Red is going to be in the best position in this 3-player endgame because white is choosing to aggress me. I even forgave white. And they're continuing to do this. So white is going to get a turn in and slam this cap. Maybe they win the roll, maybe they don't. But yeah, we will see. We will see. Okay. White is just not the kind of player that's going to stop. I've been friendly. I could even break you. I could break you right now. I could have broke you on the you know. Like I could have ended white's game. I chose forgiveness. So maybe nice guy Johnny gets punished today. We'll see. I have to go to 5 again. If you got a trade and you want to go for a crazy slam that might feed the whole game to red, I encourage you to do it. All right, if black goes to 4, maybe red will go for it because the bot probably opens up this capital. So I'm thinking red is going to kill black. Red is going to be so big. And then white is going to fight me for 2nd place. Like, I feel like this is intermediate level play where you're not playing for first. At least it feels like they're not. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe it somehow works out for white. I just would be a little bit surprised. Let's see what happens here with red. Do your thing, red. Do your thing. Kill this bot. Get this trade. Kill the bot. Get a huge position. Be colossal. Or go into white randomly. Or let white have the kill. He is getting the kill. Okay. I like it. I like the play. So white is going to be huge. Or red is going to be huge after this. And red is not trading with me. So I think red understands that the winning endgame here is white versus blue. Yeah, he's celebrating. So when red does something good, white celebrates. Woohoo! Yay! Woo! So, I don't know. I think we're going to get punished for making black die. I think these two are just going to work with each other. That's the way that it feels. But, I don't know. And be hopeful that I'm wrong. White with some trade slams into me, feeds me to red. Red knows how to make kills. Red will somehow figure it out. Red has 5 cards. Red is huge, man. We'll see how we do it. So a real way, you guys are both big and I'm the fish because I messed with black. You two working together against me makes sense. So we'll see if you can pull it off. Okay. I might not be able to... Whoa, what the heck happened? Wait, what? Wait, it's like freezing. Wait, what is happening? Is he fighting the other guy? Wait, what happened? Oh, white went into red. Oh, white is just crazy. That that was weird. The screen like froze. That was really weird. Okay, so white surprises me. Okay. I did not expect that one. All right. Well, I'll be just trading with this guy. Okay. I'll just be trading with red. I guess that's what I'm doing with my life. I do feel like this game could have been really super fast if everybody wanted to push the early aggression, but it didn't happen. And now I guess we're just in intermediate land where these guys are going to fight each other, maybe? Instead of working to eliminate the fish. So in that way, once black died, it was better to have less resources. Because when intermediates play, the two strong people just fight each other. And then being in the weaker position is best. Awesome. All right. Well, cool. I guess now we're trending the right direction. And red is every single red cap is an easy card block in some endgame. So I believe we just begin planning how do we eliminate white? I believe that's what we're gonna try to go for. So we're just gonna be massively stacking this cap a lot more than the other. White opens up my capital. I appreciate it, bro. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. What is he doing? Okay. He's opening up the red cap so red can hit me. He's opening up the red cap for some reason. He's inviting me to sue into the red cap and lose like a fool after he's been messing with me. He is inviting me to slam into red. Nah, that's cool, bro. That's cool. That's really cool. I'll trade with you, though. I wish you weren't opening my opponent's caps, because, you know, it'd be harder to win in the endgame, but now red has an open caps. Thanks. So this is, in my mind, that's actually an anti-blue move, but he doesn't know it. Because now in some endgame, this cap is open, so that's like the most evil thing white could do, but I think white is just being like, blue's probably the same intermediate level or worse. He's probably going to just go slam that guy. So red runs through. All right, everybody's opening everybody's cap, but these guys are just smashing each other, so this is great. It's just smashing. Is red... Whoa, my God. Okay, red's here to make this game end. Okay, so white gets to turn in. All right, a white elimination might be happening way faster than I thought. It's gonna happen way faster than I thought. This game is almost over. Let's see how crazy white is. It's not gonna slam the 200 cap, right? That would be wild. So these guys are just hitting each other incredibly hard. All right. I'm assuming white wants this bonus, therefore they block their capital. And this guy is open to go into red or open to go into white. So I love my position. I feel like I'm just open to do anything I'll ever need to do. Just got to make sure I don't weirdly block my lines anywhere. Because this would block me from going this way. I guess I have to go here. It feels like this is the least blocking move. What's most important with everybody going crazy is that this stays open to all of white. I need this open to go to red just in case. And I need this to be able to maybe come into white this way. Maybe not. I guess I always have a way into white over here. I don't know, but I'm just going to start getting cards in this little pocket. It's probably fine. And I've managed to just catch right back up. And if anything, I'm actually ahead because I have 5 cards. So next time I turn in, I'm going to be bigger than these guys. And if these guys can't figure it out, then they're going to die. And if either of them knows how to card block, I'll work with them and we'll progress the game. But my guess is that this is going to be a slam the cap sort of situation. Red's not giving me cards anymore, so I'm just trading with white. I know, like, we're going to get a lot of comments on a video like this, and they're like, oh, they weren't thinking with the strategies that you would use. And it's like, you know, that's why I'm saying the way that I think about the position. I'm just trying to tell people how I would interpret this position. And if my opponents are interpreting it differently, that's all right. Gonna be a long time before we can kill somebody. Okay. Unless these guys hit each other quite a lot. If I get like 2 trades, could I really ever kill red? Trades are too low for anything real crazy. We let this game get to the point where it's gonna be a little bit difficult to progress for a while. Oh, I'm really bad at the game. 4-on-2 gamer. I don't understand the connections. I thought this was connected. It's tough. The connections are a little tough. I feel like when I hit C, I can see them though, which is nice. If I just hit the C button, then I can see what's connected to what. So I should maybe do that more. Okay. Red is going back to cap. So in my professional opinion, red is the easiest to card block. So if white leaves a stack here and a stack here, sure, I'll come help you. I'll put a stack in here somewhere. We can card block them. And if white doesn't know card blocking, that's fine. I showed you how to do it. I did it to black. So, like, you know that I know. But I don't know that you know. You know what I mean? Put this stack here. That's a good way to block. And then I'll try to do the rest. No, you're kind of giving them cards. Okay. So what you want in these positions is you want your opponent's capitals buried. By opening this cap, we've just made it harder to progress the game. And white is, I mean, with some trade, I could run through and we could try to block this guy at some point here. But I guess we're not going to be doing any of that. I'm just waiting. A card block on red is, I think, how this is going to, I think that's what we're headed for if these guys don't do something real silly in, you know, the next couple turns here. I think red is the easier one to block. And if red wants to work with me to block white, they should take some sort of initiative. Kind of would rather work with red. But now they're just trading. They're doing what black was doing. They're just kind of, you know, trading and stacking. I know that's like what I'm doing, but I'm plotting, okay? The difference is I'm plotting and I'm seeing how it could go. If there's an opportunity to block red, I think I'll go for it. Even if I have to run through white's 15 or something. The problem is this cap is open now. So red can always come off this cap to get some sort of card, but I don't know. Maybe we can put such a giant number here. Okay, white is putting a lot over here. So probably doing nothing is a winning recipe. I don't know. Looks like white is taking this into their own hands here. Okay. They are opening the cap on the other side. And they're going to stack next to red. And then my guess is that they're going to slam into it. Would only be a guess. Okay. No, they're just opening red's cap, which doesn't make sense. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what... White is a little bit unpredictable, but... White's not fighting me anymore. White's messing with the other guys, so I approve. Just continue. Okay, we're going to keep getting cards in here. Okay, so looks like these guys are going to handle this amongst themselves. I should set up some block on red already. But maybe not when they're on 5. So after red turns in, if white isn't doing anything too weird, I mean, I will start to set the block, but I don't think we can work with white. I think white is going to keep opening the red cap. White turns in. See if they got any crazy things they want to try to accomplish. I guess crazy is slamming a 168 cap. That's pretty crazy, but it might work. I don't know, it might work. No, they're going to go open the cap on the other side. They're just going to put huge stacks next to red capitals for some reason. I think this is white card blocking red. They're just giving red cap cards. So it's possible if we do nothing that this is about to be near the end. And we have a trade in now. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to the action turn here. We're getting very close. So let's let red turn in and see if they want to do anything nuts. And then if not, let's help white by, I guess, playing their way of blocking. Looks like red is going to hit white pretty hard. I think red wants that bonus. All right, I respect it. And that's all they do. So from white, we need you to block here. Don't make me have to do the block on this side. I want to help you, white. I really do. I really want to help you. I could double wild card trade and help you here. Leave that here. Yeah, remove them and just leave it here. And I'll just leave this snack. Okay, what? No. No, no. Oh, dear. We're opening the capital. That gives him cards. He's laughing at you. You keep giving him cards. In a really bad attempt at a card block, you're giving him cards. So do I actually have to bury myself one way or the other? The answer is yes. So I have to actually make a big decision. I guess I get cards up here now? Not really sure. Is this where I'm supposed to get my card? I don't know. Seems right. Sure. Okay. So I'm still open this direction. I'm still open to red over here. Could definitely steal this from red. Okay, red is going to be going into white now. We definitely can afford to probably steal this cap and do fine. Red's even letting white have the bonus. Okay, these guys are weak now. Okay, we should be able to make a move. Yeah, white's going to continue to put the pressure on red. Okie doke. No, white is just trading with red. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, they're just friendly trading in a pocket. Please stop giving red cards. I want to go fight him. But please stop giving him cards. Okay, we card blocked him, did we? Did we card block him? Awesome. Okay. Well, here I come to heroically help you, okay, my man? So I go here. Now there's some sort of block. Okay, you happy with that one? We stay evil 666 stacked. All right, I'm going to set some block on this capital. You happy with that, White? Is that agreeable with you? Now, what's funny is I could take the plus 10. I could easily take the plus 10, which is kind of funny to me. But, and White is aggressing red, but I don't know if this actually works. Like, I want to aggress red as well. I just don't know if this tactic is going to work out the way that green thinks it is. Nobody's giving me cards, so I'm I'm sort of having to pick my cards. And white's just opening the red cap every single turn. Then he's just leaving random stacks. Like, I actually don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do, man. This is, like, just super not working for me. I will help you fight red, even though we've been messing with each other. Like, it's no bother to me. We keep double wild card. This is crazy. Like, I'm happy to keep fighting red and whatever. I guess I have to get a card here, which kind of buries me in one way. Is there a kill on white? White has a lot on cap, but is there a kill on white? Could be super worth going for. Because we have a trade. If white goes to 5, we probably have the kill on white. And then red's going to be pretty open for whatever endgame we go to. I have 800 here. I mean, if he goes for 5, like we're very close to killing white. Okay. Some annoying amounts that we need to sweep out of here. White does turn in. Otherwise, I think I would have been able to eliminate him. I'd have to double wild card turn in, but it would be worth. Because, I mean, I'm strong enough to win this cap. Yeah, white just keeps trading with red. Like, strangely. Like, really, really strangely. Am I strong enough to kill red? If I get strong enough to steal this capital, I can kill red. So trades are 175. I am going to be strong enough to kill red here at some point, but I need this line open. And these guys are not giving me cards. So I need this line for red. So I guess the way white is doing is this. They might not give me a chance. But I would have to do some psycho split, I guess. Come here, split like 300 off. And then run, open the white cap. Go through this? That doesn't work. Is white geniusly, masterfully preventing me from killing red or no? Are these guys going to keep hitting hundreds of troops? Okay, you guys are going to die. You guys are legit going to die. I guess that doesn't matter to you. All right, cool. All right. I have more troops than both of my opponents combined. I should be moments away from victory. All right, well played. Well played. Slam that. You want second? Slam it. Go for it. Go for it. So can I kill white? The answer has to be yes. But I need to be able to get this out. We have a trade, so yeah. The answer is yes. Okay, I can kill white. Thank you, red. You get second. Well played. Well played. Cool. All right. Looks like white is dead. This has to just be some play for second by red, so I respect it. I'm probably strong enough if I can figure out the pathing to eliminate everything except for this 167. I should even, hopefully I'm strong enough to even eliminate this. But yeah, we will turn in and deal with this guy. Things should be fine. Can I figure out the pathing? It should be like a relatively straight line, right? Oh, but I got to get white out of here. No, I need to add some over here. So I do need to turn in because I need to get to the 18. Maybe this is slightly more complicated than I thought at first. Because maybe red does get to keep this position. But the rest connects. I hope. I hope the rest connects. All right. We will see, I suppose. So hopefully we can figure this one out. Okay. Hopefully the rest is connected. I'm a little bit scared that I am going to make a pathing error. Very unusual pathing error for a player of my standards here. Okay, so red is going to be open. Oof. Okay, so something that red won't be able to hit. I feel like we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, red likes it. I kind of figured that maybe you're the kind of guy that would. Just leaving some troops on cap. White is celebrating. What you celebrating? Is it your birthday, bro? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Throw of the year? Throw of the year? He just gets there? Oh my god! He's gonna end on 5 cards and he's gonna beat me. I just threw massively? No! I needed this kill. Oh my god, what a throw. No, please, not like this. So red's gonna finish on 5. Oh my god. That's terrible. It's such a big map. I couldn't do it in 60 seconds. I've never done it. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sad. So sad. Now I might be able to remove all of red from here. Trades are for 185. I'm not going to be able to block them. I mean, well, actually, maybe. It's going to be close. Okay, good game. Is he conceding? Oh my god, he just gives up. He just gives up. I don't know what was happening. Okay, cool. Cool. And we will go to here. All right, cool, man. Good game. Well played. I don't think you have to concede. I think what I was going to do, though, is I was going to go hit all of this and then, like, activate off this stack. He would have been able to keep fighting the game. I think red should just keep playing it out. I mean, it was a battle, bro. I hit you with a like. Seagrogs, what do you think? What do you think it was a like? So white was a beginner player. Yellow was a novice. Red was an intermediate. And black was also an intermediate. But anyways, if you like Seagrog's Fortress, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I will see you guys for the next video.